This lioness couldn't help but act like a long-lost puppy when she was finally reunited with her dad. But wait, there's more. The Mowgli story coming to life and a donkey reunion that'll make you emotional. Let's get into it. A fully grown lion hugging a human? You're about to be startled. This lioness simply could not contain herself when she saw the man who raised her as a cub. She even got on her belly and let him stand over her. Now that's something we'd expect from the queen of the jungle.
¿Cómo está mi bebé? Au, estás mordiendo el dedo, Kalel.
Ever felt like adopting a donkey? You're about to. The way this donkey starts braying on seeing the girl who raised it is enough to send anyone grabbing the tissue box. He missed her very much, and it shows. A lion that exhibits puppy behavior. You might think that this lion is excited to score some human meat, but he actually just wants to give his favorite human a hug. He'd been waiting for this moment for a very long time. This is how a penguin kisses a human. Meet Din Din. Every year, Din Din makes it a point to visit his best friend. He doesn't pull any excuses like the fish traffic was crazy and bail out at the last minute. No, he shows up every year all because he spent 11 months living with him. This is a friendship that transcends species. You've never seen a dog love their human this much. Who needs a lifeguard when you have this good boy around? Someone tell this poor doggo that there's no danger and he doesn't need to turn on his Superman mode. You've never seen a rescue like this one before. With nowhere to go, this otter sought refuge in a man's boat. With seconds to spare, the poor animal was able to escape the orca on its tail. This chimpanzee-human reunion will make you bawl your eyes out. Even after 25 years, chimps Swing and Doll remember their friend Linda Kebner, the woman who helped them to adapt to a life outside of the lab. Looks like they didn't forget her kindness even years later. Just look at the way they hugged her. Ever seen an overjoyed goose? Sure, geese are notorious for their anger issues, but the way this one runs and hugs his friends, we're willing to give them a chance. He even wants to be picked up. Maybe being chased by a goose isn't so bad after all. This horse was about to starve to death, but what happened next will warm your heart. When this horse got stuck in a mud pond for 5 hours, its chances of survival seemed grim, but looks like the four-legged animal had some guardian angels out there after all. Volunteers from Help Alberta Wildies spent 45 minutes trying to get him free, and it paid off. This poor squirrel got so thirsty that he put aside his fear of humans and asked one for some water. Looks like the summer heat didn't spare any species. Hopefully, he drank to his heart's content. When this man came back after months in the hospital, he looked completely unrecognizable to his pup. But one whiff and it was back to dog licks and hugs. A dog never forgets a smell. This deer was battling for its life in the brutal cold, but things took an unexpected turn. As the deer almost met his freezing end, 4 guardian angels popped up right in the nick of time. They tied a rope and cut the ice to get him out. They even warmed him up afterwards, saving him from his icy fate.
Ветер туда дует. Но быстро проходите. О, подтягивать начал.
You've never seen a dog get this excited. This doggo practically sprang out of the car and into the arms of his owner. Just look at the way he's jumping around. Something tells us he's missed him every day he's been gone. This owl had to deliver a letter to Hogwarts, but got stuck on the way. Lucky for him, a hiker in the woods didn't hesitate to lend him a hand. The Good Samaritan spent a good time trying to free his wing. It was that effort that paid off as the bird was soaring through the sky in no time. Ever been so excited you passed out from joy? Well, this little pup did. When her owner returned home after 2 years, the dog just fainted out of excitement. To be fair, that's 14 years in dog time. The poor guy had been waiting for an eternity. Someone needs to break the bad news to this adorable pup. He's trying his best to bring the fish back to life. Must be a smart doggo because he knows exactly what to do. In January 2013, this man freed a dolphin from a fishing line, and in September 2018, they met again. Much to everyone's surprise, the dolphin remembered her knight in shining armor. Looks like the little guy made sure to stay away from trouble in their time apart. Is this monkey screaming out of fear? No, it's just missing its grandma. This pair of capuchin monkeys, Xander and Ohana, were all over their grandma when she came back. One of them was practically screeching with joy and couldn't stop hugging her. They're not letting her leave again, that's for sure. If you thought Mowgli was a fictional story, these wolves are about to blow your mind. Anita hadn't been to the zoo for 2 months and was welcomed back in the most wholesome way possible by the pack of wolves she grew up with. Just look at the way they're wagging their tails and licking her face. Remember the story of the thirsty crow? Here's a modern twist on the classic. This smart crow found some humans who opened the bottle for him and helped him quench his thirst. This sloth was about to lose its life brutally, until things took a turn. Sloths are the slowest mammals on Earth, and that means sometimes they need help crossing the road. A kind human swooped in before he became roadkill and safely put him down on the side of the road. When this cat's kittens started feeling under the weather, she knew exactly where to take them. Interestingly, the vets found that the kittens were sick with an eye infection. Looks like Mama Cat had the right instincts. Is that a snake calmly drinking mineral water? This king cobra found himself in quite the pickle when he was caught in a fishing net. Lucky for him, some people were willing to put aside their fears and lend a helping hand. They even gave him some water, and judging from how he was biting them, we'd say he's one thankful cobra. These koalas were about to lose everything to fire until a kind human stepped in. She wrapped him in a shirt and poured water over him to tend to his wounds. And from the way he was crying, we're pretty sure the little guy needed the help. Alright, let us know in the comments which of these stories you found the most heartwarming. Make sure to subscribe to Trend Joint. See you in the next one!